Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Jarvis here, and you are definitely with me on my IG, my FB, and it's even on YouTube TV. I'm jumping in here early this morning just to say what's up, man. Have a quick conversation with everybody. Um, there's some things that's been on my heart, some things that's been on my mind. There's a lot of things that are about to go down, a lot of things that are about to happen. You have the anniversary of George Floyd is coming up, and so I have something major planned for that. Um, as well as just a few other things. You have the book that's out, Dear Fear Men. Shout out to David, to Mike, to Phil, the other co-authors that were in Dear Fear Men with me. Awesome gentlemen, awesome guys, man. Like they definitely made some things happen. So I'm glad that I was able to do that with them and to have them on board with me. I just wanted to come on here really quick, man. I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I just had a quick little something to share with y'all. And that quick little something that I wanted to share with y'all was talking about not minimizing yourself. Like, don't minimize yourself. Stop minimizing yourself. Too many times we as individuals, we minimize ourselves to make other people seem big. And there's a lot of reasons why we do it, and I just want to be real about it. I've been guilty of doing that myself, minimizing myself to make everybody else, just to make the people around me bigger, or because I felt like I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a good place to be. You want to make sure that no matter what you do, that you amplify who you are. You have been given a voice. You were born on purpose for a purpose. There's a reason why you're here on this earth. And if you minimize yourself because you're worried about what others are going to think about you, if you minimize yourself because people have said things to you and made you feel like you needed to minimize yourself, if you minimize yourself just because you're afraid of something, you got to stop doing that, y'all. You got to stop doing it. Like I've talked with quite a few people and just kind of dug into it a little bit, as far as like what that minimizing yourself looks like. And like I said, I've been guilty of it myself. I've been guilty of minimizing myself so that I would not make the people around me feel like I was trying to take over, or make them feel like I was trying to railroad them, or just because I was worried about what their thought process was. Now, how do you fall into a place where you're worried about somebody else's thought process? Well, you think very highly of the other person, and you know that what it is that you have and what you do is great, but you wait for their approval and you wait for their affirmation, and that's not what your life is meant to do. Like, the only person that you need affirmation from, and this is, hear me say this, it's great to get affirmation from people, especially people that you look up to, because it solidifies you in the game pretty much. Like, that's in your thinking, that's what happens for you. You solidify yourself in a place where it's like, hey, yo, I got this. But when you're looking for the affirmation or the approval of another individual, and that individual is not your parents, that individual is not your spouse, um, that individual is not your children or your family. Like there's balance to all of this. If that individual is just a mentor, if that individual is just a leader somewhere, if that individual is just a coworker or a boss or whatever the case is, then it's not healthy for you to wait for their affirmation or to wait for their approval on things that you know that you're supposed to do in your life. Every single one of us have something that we are supposed to do in our lives. You, yes, I'm talking to you. You have something that you are supposed to be doing in this life. Now, COVID, it hit, it slowed everything down, it stopped everything. It caused us all to have to think about how we're going to handle business differently. I had to start thinking about things differently. I had to focus on different things, direct my energy into the things that needed to be done and not stay focused on the things that I wanted to do. It doesn't mean that I forgot about the things that I wanted to do. It just means that I had to change my focus. But I found myself, hear me say this, I found myself not allowing myself to be a big deal. Quit letting yourself stay small. You are a big deal. Matter of fact, what I want you to do is I want you to tap yourself on the chest. I ain't gonna tell you beat your chest, but tap yourself on the chest and say, I am a big deal, because you are a big deal. There are 10,000 people in this world that are going to be impacted by you without you even trying. There are 5 people that you come in contact with every single day that are watching you. And the crazy thing is that now that we're in this virtual world and we have social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snap, whatever else is out there, you have more people watching you than you've ever had in your entire life. That's not to add pressure to you. It's just to help you understand that you're a big deal. So what? You're not at the Grammys. So what? You're not in that movie. So what? You're not in that video. So what? Your album hasn't dropped. It doesn't matter. You're still a big deal. It may not seem like you're making a difference, and it may not seem like the things that you do even matter, but I'm going to tell you just like this. It matters. You matter. You were meant to do great things. I'm telling you what I know. You were destined for greatness. If you bought my book, if you bought the book, Dear Fear Men, and you read my chapter is Dear Fear, You Can't Have My Destiny, because I'm destined for greatness. And the reason I wanted to put that in there is because my entire life, as long as I can remember, as far back as I can go, every time I felt like I was a failure, every time I felt like I was stumbling, every single time I felt like I needed to be small so that the people around me could be big, my mother came to me and said, son, you're destined for greatness. Those were just random words that she would say that I thought were just random at the time, but she was speaking life over me. Who out there is watching this right now? Is that you need to know that you're destined for greatness? You're destined for greatness. Quit minimizing yourself. You have $1 billion idea and you have not moved on it because you don't feel like you don't feel like you have the knowledge, one, and if you don't, that's okay. You don't feel like you have the money. You don't feel like you're smart enough to make it happen. You don't feel like people are gonna even want your idea. You don't feel like people are gonna accept what you got going on. There's all these things that are running through your mind. How do I know? Because I've sat down and I've had these same conversations with myself, and I'm just like, okay, but it's not about what they want and what they do. It's about what you want and what you do. I heard Les Miles say this. He said, listen, you do not have to be great to get started, but you gotta get started to be great. And I'm going to echo that. You gotta get started to be great. Quit waiting on tomorrow. You say that every single day. Hey, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. But you never see it because when you wake up, guess what? It's today. It's not tomorrow. I have yet to wake up in tomorrow. So why am I gonna wait until tomorrow to do something that I can do today? I want to encourage you and let you know that there is a big God that has big plans for you. He's dropped big things in your mind. Your dreams are real. That thing that you're passionate about in your heart, it's real. That idea that you have and you just like, man, this could work. Yes, it could work. But if you never take the step, you'll never know. Quit letting yourself stay small. You are a big deal. I'm going to tell you, just like, quit letting yourself be small. You are a big deal. And being a big deal doesn't mean that you have 1 million followers. Being a big deal doesn't mean that you get likes on every single photo that you put out there or video that you do. Being a big deal doesn't mean that you have thousands of people that jump on your live feed. Being a big deal simply means that you are strong enough, you are powerful enough, you know that you have miracle working power on the inside of you. You know that something great and amazing is happening for you, even now as you're watching this, whether you're watching it live or you're listening to it, I'm telling you, it's like you can't hide it. You know that there's something on the inside. That's being a big deal. Opening your mouth, taking the first step, getting the business idea off the ground, forgiving that person that you need to forgive, loving the people that you need to love, taking care of, here's another thing that people do. That is a sign of like you minimizing yourself. A bill collector calls, or you get like a spam call and you worry because you behind on something, you got to pay something and you don't want to answer the call. Answer that call. Don't let the bill collectors bully you. Don't let the debt collectors bully you. They can't bully you. If you ain't got it, you just ain't got it. And you just got to pick up the phone. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. Okay, I hear you. Well, I'll tell you what, this is what we can do. All they want to know is what you can do. The more you ignore them, the more they become a headache because they're going to keep calling. Then you can get emails and then you can get mail and all this other stuff. Just do what you got to do. Don't let these things put you in a small box. There is a there's a giant on the inside. As a matter of fact, I'm speaking to the giant that's on the inside of you, and I'm telling it right now, wake up. Wake up, you sleeping giant. Quit being so doggone lazy. Quit playing video games. Quit sitting around shopping on Fashion Nova. Quit sitting around surfing everybody else's highlight reels on Instagram and Facebook and Snap. Get off of porn. Quit messing with Pornhub. Whatever you're doing out there, like, it's stealing your time. Those things are time thieves unless you actually have a divine purpose on why you're there. All right. And yes, I did say get off of porn because, I was talking to somebody the other day and he talked about how he spent half his day doing that. And I was like, bro, you wonder why you broke. People you don't even know is making money off of your ignorance. Quit dealing with it. All right. If it's dating situations that you have to let go, let them go because they're keeping you small. You got to get big. I'm telling you to do things that I've had to think through myself. It may seem hard. It may seem unfair. It may seem like, man, dang, where are you coming from with this? Well, I'm coming from a place of love. I'm coming from a place of understanding. I'm coming from a place of wisdom. And I'm coming from a very crazy, passionate, ambitious place to want to see you get to that next level. I want you to say this. Greatness is on the inside of me. Don't hear me. Don't just watch me say it. I want you to say it. Say greatness is on the inside of me. Today, I'm destined for great things. Say it. Today, I'm destined for great things. Say this. I thank you, God, because there's somebody somewhere who's using their power, their ability, and their influence on my behalf. I want you to say this. I'm a big deal. I want you to say that. Look at yourself. I don't care what you got going on. Look in the mirror or something and be like, you're a big deal. You're a big deal. Smile at yourself. Whenever we get rejected, we need 17 different yeses just to overcome one no. Don't let that be you. Intentionally tell yourself. I don't care I don't care what it is. You got this, y'all. If it's your kids and they got to get right, look at them. Speak life over them. Don't talk down to them. Talk up to them. What do I mean? Don't tell them they bad. Don't tell them they ain't never gonna be nothing. Don't tell them they just like their mama. They just like their daddy. Don't tell them that they little devils, nothing like that. No. What I want you to do is I want you to say, hey, look, you are such an amazing child. You're so intelligent. You are so smart. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you pay attention at school. It's simple, but it's real, y'all. We are big deals. Today, something amazing, something great, something wonderful is happening for you. I just want to jump on here really quick and just chop it up with you and let you know, hey, this is your boy Jarvis. I'm about to get out of here. Enjoy your day. I didn't even get to drink my coffee, y'all. That means this was good to me. But hey, if you're on here, if you're watching this live, make sure that you join me tonight. Go do something live, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. There will be a rebroadcast of that as well. It's going to be streaming on all of my platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube Live. I'm gonna try to get it everywhere, y'all. Clubhouse. So if you're on Clubhouse, follow your boy. But go do something live tonight. We're talking about I see you. I see you. It's an emergency. We're gonna impact lives, cross barriers, and unite cultures. It's that time, y'all. Quit tripping. Let me sip my coffee. Y'all have an amazing day, man. I'll try to go back and check out some of the comments and respond. Hey, if you want to go live with me tonight, if you want to jump on at any point, I'm going to give you a number that you can text and I'll get you in there, or just go ahead and shoot me a DM now. But y'all have an amazing day and say this: I'm a big deal. Because you are. Holla at your boy. Peace.